Hello there. My name is Beth Green, otherwise known as Granny Rocks, and over there is.
James Maynard, otherwise known as Sweet Baby James. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'll be handling the chat, so please chat with us. I'll pass it on to Beth and she can talk directly to you.
That is, if you come on live, then he can tell me what you're saying, and then I can answer you live. Otherwise, I will write back to you if you put your comments in the comment section if it is after the live program. So I'm hoping that it looks like this is recording, that my voice is loud enough. We're still messing with the levels because we have a new piano. And tonight, I would like to dedicate the music to all the people who are fighting for the good, for the highest good of all. I believe that's really important, and I would like to dedicate this program to all of us who are doing that in our own way. So, this is Beth Green's Magical Piano Improvisations, and every week on Thursday, every Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m., I play the piano.
Pacific time.
Pacific time. And when I play the piano, I only improvise, which means I don't have a plan, but I ask for the guidance of the universe to play what is going to best help our listeners and ourselves. And I would like to share with you that I got this lovely note on Facebook this morning from our last night's show. We had do another show which is called Granny Rocks, where I do commentary and play the piano. And this woman said that she'd been listening to my beautiful music. I'm glad she thinks it's beautiful. She was in the Ukraine and she had to evacuate, and she listened during the evacuation, and that made me feel really great that we were helping people. So tonight, let's continue to help one another. And let me just get started.
That was really wonderful.
Thank you.
Felt like a river washing over me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you. Kay says, good night, Beth and Sweet James.
Good night, Kay. Good to see you.
Yes, good to see you again.
Yeah.
And Blanquita says, hello, Beth and James. Hola, Blanquita.
Hola, Blanquita. So happy you got here just at the beginning. How lovely.
Sophie says, hello, Beth and James. Hugs and kisses.
Oh,
She
Sophie.
sends love, and she sends namaste and smiling face.
Thank you, Sophie.
And she also says, thank you for this moment,
Mm,
and sends caring.
I love that for this moment, because this is what we have. And this music, because I improvise and I have no plan, and the music just happens in the moment, that is very profound statement, because this is the music for you, for this moment, for us. And that's what it's meant to be for.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Yes, and Halim says hello.
Hello, Halim.
Yes,
Very happy to see you.
evidently he's in an Arab culture, because the Arabic followed that.
Lovely, lovely. We are so thrilled by how international our audience is, how
Yes,
many
indeed.
places
Mhm.
people come from. And by the way, I would like to say particularly that our hearts go out to the Russian people as well
Mhm.
for what they are going through, and for all people who are being dominated,
Yes.
including our own.
And you have dedicated a piece of music to the people in.
Ukraine, yes. I have dedicated a piece of music. It's on Facebook. It's called Ukraine Confronting Brutality and Finding Strength. And you will see that there is a Facebook post.
And it's very, very uplifting.
It's a strange, interesting piece of music. But
Mhm.
I was listening to that music. I mean, I was listening. I was creating the music and thinking about the Ukraine and thinking about all the suffering and all the needless suffering that is caused by human folly everywhere, including our own nation.
Mhm.
Indeed.
And then Blanquita sends a big heart of love.
Gracias, Blanquita.
Gracias.
All right. Well, how wonderful to be greeted by all of this love. Immediately. I feel very warm. I want to tell you also, but first I'm going to play another piece, and then I want to talk to you about our new website, healingartsexplosion.com, with healing music. But first, let's hear from the piano. What does the piano want to say now? some people have asked me where this music comes from. And as I've told you, I don't have any plan. I just improvise what I feel in the moment. And you could say that the music comes from above, or you could say that it comes from deep inside. And I feel that, for instance, in this piece, had a lot of dissonance in the beginning, and it was very jarring. But that is the way life is, and I play music about life, about the way it is, and then try to find my strength in that. So I don't know if it comes from above or it comes from within, but it's kind of both at the same time. So
Yeah, Karen has joined us and says,
lovely.
wow.
Oh, thank you, Karen.
And personally, I found it very powerful,
You did?
very enlivening, very dynamic, very stimulating.
Oh, great. Great.
So that's all we have up to this point in time.
Okay, so speaking of stimulation, we now have a website called healingartsexplosion.com. Healingartsexplosion.com. It's in the post, and it is full of music that actually changes, transforms us. It's all intuitively guided music. I started the music in order to support James because he was suffering from a lot of cognitive impairment. It was very scary. He, is a form of dementia. And I started the music about 6 months ago, and he has turned around. We are so happy to see that his dementia has reversed. And he does other things as well, but this was the new variable, and he has made amazing progress. And other people have been listening to the music, and they have also been making progress. And we invite you to please check out healingartsexplosion.com. We even have a 21-day free trial membership. You can listen. I've got 6.5 hours of music already on there, and it's very stimulating to the brain, to the soul. It transforms us. It's not just, it seems to impact the brain. And it also seems to impact us on the inside. I am much stronger, and I have more energy than I used to, have more stamina. Other people have had other changes with their energy, with their anxiety. It's pretty amazing. So take a look. You've got nothing to lose. So it's different music, but it's for a special purpose, and we invite you to listen and participate and let us know how you're doing with it, because we're doing it in order to help people. So let me conclude tonight. I want to remind you to come back every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific time for Beth Green's magical piano improvisations, and also every Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time we do Granny Rocks, where I do commentary. I talk about what's going on inside people, and I play the piano at the same time. And we invite you to that too. So, and don't forget to comment, even if you're coming in after the show, because I will respond, and like and love, and please share the music. We need music. We need healing.
By the way, we have another comment. Sophie says, wow, thank you, Beth.
Oh, thank you, Sophie. God, I need people like you guys who are writing to me.
She was sending a lot of love while you were playing.
Oh, she was.
Yes.
I feel so honored and so supported. Sometimes it's hard to go out there and just give your all the time. And when I get beautiful support from our audience, believe me, it means a lot to me. So don't hesitate to write, and don't hesitate to share.
Sophie's sending a lot of love right now, a lot of bubbles of love.
Oh, I'm taking it. I'm
Thank you, Sophie.
It.
Love to you, too.
I am an old lady. I was just 77 years old the other day. I'm chronically ill. I'm disabled. And the music is definitely keeping me going. So let's see if we can end on a high note. I would like that. Okay, God, whatever you say.
That sounded very romantic to me.
It was very
Oozing
romantic.
love.
Oh,
Oozing with
that's
love.
very nice. Love of ourselves, love of humanity. So don't forget to come back every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific time for Beth Green's Magical Piano Improvisations, and every Wednesday night at 6:30 for Granny Rocks, where I do commentary and play the piano at the same time, and it's all improvised and it all comes from the divine. And I hope to spread love and joy and healing wherever we go. And don't forget to check out our new website, please. It's gorgeous and it's got some great music on it. And you can listen to snippets, you can watch testimonials. You'll see this music really has an impact. So that's it. Yes.
Couple of more
Woo.
comments. Yes, Sophie gives it 3 rounds of applause and sends stars and lots of love.
Thank you, Sophie. So you are have become such a wonderful support for me. Believe me, I appreciate you.
And Blanquita sends flowers with a big thank you.
Thank you,
A
Blanquita.
bouquet of flowers for the artiste.
Oh, thank you. The roses that are coming up on the stage. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you, sweet baby James, for being with me tonight as
Oh,
well.
my
And
pleasure. My
all
joy.
of you. Don't forget to share this music. Mwah, mwah,
Mm.
mwah. We love you.
Yes.
We really do. We
Yes,
really
glad to have you with us. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.